Hello, everyone. I've come again with another story. It's one of those tales that some will find hilarious and others a serious life lesson. But at the heart of it is a reminder, don't take what is not yours. I'll give a disclaimer first of all. This story is a fictional dramatization inspired by everyday life. Names and events have been modified just for entertainment purposes. Tinu, my former neighbor, is the most easygoing person I know. She's from that part of the country where parties are practically a sport, and trust me, she loves to party. Always sewing one outfit or the other, attending Owambes every weekend. She would often drag me along, but somehow I'd mysteriously fall ill every time. The music is just too loud for me. If she cooked something new, she would bring me a bowl. If she found a bargain, she would call me instantly. In fact, when they were selling shops in our estate very close to our house, she even paid a deposit for me while I was still stalling and undecided whether I needed it or not. But today I thank her for it. Everything actually changed once her husband, Daddy Toby, starts his drama. You see this Daddy Toby? He won't go far to look for women, to chase women. No, he won't go to Abuja. He won't go to Mozambique. He won't go to Canada. No, it is always somebody nearby, somebody familiar, somebody that we know. That was how he started his secret affair with a lady who lived just 3 houses away and even promised to marry her. Tinu lost it that Monday morning. She told him to leave the house in his boxers and lock the door. She rained insults on him in broad daylight. All the compound flats had their windows wide open. We were all listening. Everywhere was silent except for her voice echoing. Daddy Toby kept denying everything and was begging her, apologizing. He was kneeling on the staircase, begging because he was late for work. It was quite the spectacle. Imagine my shock when I saw him few days later that week at a suya stand with our hairdresser. Yes, the one whose salon is just beside our building. They were whispering and giggling like new teenagers in love. I greeted him and gave him coded warning. Daddy Toby, be careful, oh. My friend know they carry last for wahala, you know now. He too just laughed with me and said, that one a small fry. This is my true love. Man, I just weak. Shortly after, NEPA people showed up and came to disconnect the hairdresser's power in her shop. She had to close the shop. Nobody told her to rethink and end that relationship fast. That period, Daddy Toby was coming home early. He would help Tinu to cook, clean, trying to make peace. These two people, they don't want to separate. They don't want divorce, yet they don't want peace. Anyway, I was watching all their drama until I eventually moved out. Sometime later, I saw an unusual post on my Taylor status in memory of a poster. I was shocked because I recognized the face. It was Princess, a young lady who used to live in our apartment building while I was still living close to Tinu. She was a young woman who used to live in the single rooms at the back of the building. I reached out for the full gist. I really don't know the girl. I didn't really talk to her. I just know that she was extremely neat. Like every Saturday, I used to see her washing her curtains, washing her rugs, cleaning her tables and chairs. She was always doing sanitation. And she will hang everything on the line for washing clothes. And if anybody should move her clothes, she will lash out at the person. Tenants always used to complain. But me, I had a washing machine, so I never really got involved. But guess what? It was this same princess that Daddy Toby was secretly seeing next. I don't even know whether to call it a secret because it was the same compound and everybody knew. It was so bad that when he gets back from work, he doesn't go home. He just goes to the back of the compound to the ladies' entrance, and we will just hear the sound of them laughing and the scent of well cooked delicious banga soup with assorted fish that this lady has cooked for him. Their romance was going very, very strong. The truth is that time Tinu had traveled to give birth to twins, so the romance was growing and Daddy Toby was really, really getting fat and enjoying himself. Everybody in the compound held their breath because when Tinu returned, we knew it was going to be war. However, Tinu returned a bit weak and under medication from the childbirth, but she stayed quiet. They said she was regaining her strength. Meanwhile, Princess was sitting pretty in Daddy Toby's front seat of his car, telling people she will soon relocate abroad. But when the twins turned one, Princess had overstepped her boundaries. On our tenants group chat, she uploaded a picture of Tinu's twins with the caption, "Happy birthday, my babies," and she put it on her profile, as her display picture. Tinu calmly replied to her, "I commend her for that. Madam Princess, please remove my children's picture from your profile." She even called her on the phone, but Princess didn't answer. Instead, Princess blocked her. Hey, my God. Then Daddy Toby called to defend Princess, telling Tinu, "Stop harassing her. Those pictures are only a sign of affection. She put those pictures as a sign of affection." That was the final straw. Tinu just walked to a nearby printer's shop. She downloaded Princess pictures from Facebook and made a giant event banner and said, "Called home early, fondly remembered by the pupils of Sunflower Montessori." She also printed custom jotters, pens, and rented a canopy. A full-blown farewell celebration. By 4 p.m., the crowd had gathered. Curious passers-by, street guys, and even local bus drivers were all feasting, vibing. The DJ was blasting flavors. The Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion is here. When Princess returned home in Marwa, a tricycle, she looked stunned. Her photo was on the memorial banner. She was wondering, what is going on here? She was just looking around. People were eating jollof rice, drinking, and collecting souvenirs. And she looked everywhere. Her face was there. The street guys started joking with her and telling her, "Why are you following a married man in the same compound? You know fear? Come and dance with us now. We are dancing to your send-off party." Next thing, Kiss Daniel's "I'll Be Rich Till I Die" was blaring. By midnight, the food had finished, the guests left, and the DJ packed up. It was a beautiful party. Everywhere became quiet. We were all wondering what was going to be the next step. At 3 a.m. sharp, we heard her voice. It was the voice of Princess. "I will not go but live." She was in loud prayers. With tears and supplication, the story spread like wildfire. Strangers were congratulating her on surviving the great beyond. Some asked her, "So you are back? I heard you went somewhere." Others even asked her, "But what will make you to go after a married man?" Honestly, she lost weight, she lost her jaw, and she eventually moved out. Despite people telling her that she should apologize, she refused, but she left in shame. So the scoreboard was Tinu 1, Princess 0. Daddy Toby 1 million, Mommy Toby minus zillion. They're still married though, in case you are wondering, because what God has joined together, finish it. Thank you so much for listening to this story. If you enjoyed this story and like to hear stories like this, please comment down in the comment section and like this video and also share. Thank you so much and have a great rest of the day. See you in the next video.